Grand jury's huge shocker in high-profile Letitia James case. Drama as court blocks Trump revenge plan against James. Trump versus James feud deepens over bizarre mortgage fraud case. Trump DOJ fails miserably in Letitia James case for third time. A major legal setback has hit the Trump administration as a federal grand jury refused to indict New York Attorney General Letitia James. According to federal law enforcement officials who spoke with NBC News, this was the third time the Justice Department attempted to bring charges against her, and the third time it failed. The decision marks another dramatic turn in what many critics say has become a highly political effort pushed by President Donald Trump. For months, Trump has pressured the Justice Department to prosecute James, who led the civil fraud case that found him liable for inflating the value of his properties to secure financial benefits. Just last month, a federal judge threw out the earlier set of charges against James, along with a separate case against former FBI Director James Comey. The judge ruled that the prosecutor leading both cases, Lindsay Halligan, had been unlawfully appointed. Halligan had been named interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia directly by Trump. Despite that dismissal, the Justice Department tried again. Last week, prosecutors sought a new indictment in Norfolk, Virginia, and failed. Now, with the grand jury in Virginia refusing to indict James once more, the pressure campaign appears to have collapsed. James's attorney, Abby Lowell, sharply criticized the Justice Department for pursuing the case in the first place. He called the repeated attempts an effort to fulfill President Trump's political vendetta, and said the latest rejection shows the charges should never have seen the light of day. Lowell added that these efforts have stained the DOJ's reputation and raised serious questions about its integrity. The original case accused James of saving about $50 a month on a mortgage by listing a Norfolk home as her second residence. She pleaded not guilty before the charges were dismissed. Legal experts say the allegation was unusually minor for a federal criminal case, and career prosecutors in Virginia had already determined the evidence was far too weak to move forward. It is extremely rare for a federal grand jury to reject charges. Prosecutors only need 12 jurors to meet the low standard of probable cause, which is far less than the unanimous verdict required at trial. The fact that this grand jury said no suggests the case had serious flaws. In another sign of internal turmoil, Trump's nominee to lead the U.S. Attorney's Office in Virginia, Eric Siebert, resigned after refusing pressure from the president to bring the case against James. For now, the failed indictment marks a major blow to Trump's efforts and a significant victory for Letitia James. The Justice Department faced a major setback on Thursday as prosecutors reportedly failed to secure a new indictment against New York Attorney General Letitia James. This comes less than 2 weeks after the original criminal case against James was dismissed, unraveling a stunning and fast-moving legal saga. James, long a political target of President Donald Trump and widely recognized for her successful civil fraud case against him, had previously been indicted on charges of bank fraud and making false statements to a financial institution. She has consistently denied any wrongdoing, and on Thursday, she repeated that message, calling the accusations baseless and urging an end to what she described as the unchecked weaponization of the justice system. She thanked the grand jury and said she would continue focusing on the people of New York. The initial case collapsed on November 24th when a judge ruled that Lindsay Halligan, Trump's former personal attorney who had been appointed acting U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, was unlawfully installed in the role. Halligan, who lacked prosecutorial experience, had presented the first set of charges alone. After the ruling voided that indictment, the Justice Department considered an appeal, but ultimately chose to pursue a new, untainted presentation before a different grand jury in Norfolk, Virginia. While Thursday's decision is a significant moment, it does not prevent prosecutors from trying again. A report warned there should be no premature celebrations, emphasizing that grand jury outcomes can shift over time. The Justice Department, following policy, offered no public comment. Meanwhile, prosecutors are also weighing whether to revisit a separate case involving former FBI Director James Comey, another indictment dismissed on the same grounds as the case against Letitia James.